Hi everyone! Today we're going to be playing with the Paulina palette by Blush Tribe, and I am super excited. If you guys don't know who Paulina is, I will leave her up in the corner. I will also link her down in the description box. She is such a sweetheart. I love her so much. I've talked about her a lot on my channel. I love her makeup style. I love her personality. I love everything about her. I think she is great, and I'm so happy that she was able to do a collaboration with Blush Tribe. If you haven't seen what the palette looks like inside, this is what it looks like. It's a beautiful purple, pink, and green color story. I've never seen anything like this. I think this is stunning. And this is a picture of her on the inside, which looks just like the picture on the outside. And I am so excited to try this. I'm not going to review it though. I'm just going to do a little bit of a playtime. I don't want to do a full review on this since it is a very limited edition palette, and I'm pretty sure it might be sold out already. I'm not sure. I will link it down below if it's not, but I assume that this is going to sell out pretty fast, so like I said, I'm not going to do a review because I assume that most people are not going to be able to get their hands on this. But I want to play with it because it is beautiful. I haven't yet decided what I want to do, but I'm going to start off by priming my eyes while I have a think about this. So I think I have an idea what I'm going to do, but you guys are just going to have to follow along and see where we end up. So I'm first going to dip into this darkest of the green shade, which is called Sigget, which is the name of her dog, and he is so cute. He even has his own Instagram, which I think is awesome. And I'm gonna start off by packing this in my outer corners. Let me know if you guys want me to do more looks with this palette, or if you don't really care that much about limited edition releases, because I totally understand if you don't want me to do a lot of looks with something that is limited edition. But I feel like this color story is so pretty and so inspiring, and it's kind of colors that a lot of people already have in their collection, even though you might not have it in one palette all put together. But these are definitely not very unique colors. I mean, some of them are, especially the lime green and the very bright pink. But in general, you can easily recreate the looks that I'll probably be doing with this palette with what you already have in your collection. So yeah, just let me know if you want to see me do more with this. So far, I'm loving this shade. I'm next going to dip into Friends, and I'm going to use this color here to blend out the one that I just put down. And in honor of Paulina, I'm using my Sigma E36 brush because she is the reason why I bought this. And I actually really like this brush. I wasn't sure when I first bought it, but the more I use it, the more I end up liking it. And the shade is beautiful. And I know this is a bit tricky color theory wise, but I'm gonna take Angel and I'm gonna try to put that in my first half of my crease here and meeting it up with the green. But I gotta be really careful to not blend these colors into each other because they will easily muddy up if I do so. So I'm gonna just pack this on first, and I'm using a very small, what is this, a Morphe E36 brush. And I'm just going to be packing this on. And when I get to where the colors meet, I'm just gently going to barely make them touch. And then I'm going to blend it upwards. And that's as much blending as I'm going to do in between these because I really don't want them to really touch each other more than that. And I'm next going to dip into Paulina, which I think is perfect that she named that shade after her because she loves pink and she looks so good in pink. And I'm going to use this shade to put a little bit lower down. So I think I managed to get a good blend here without really blending them. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to put a shimmer on my lid, and I haven't yet decided. I think I want to take Thing-a-Ling, which is the pink shade, and I'll be placing this in the first half of my lid, and then on the outer part, not going all the way out, I'm going to go in with this green shade, which is called Soleil. So I'm starting off taking Thing-a-Ling, which is the pink shade, and I'll be placing this. Oh man, that's pretty. And I guess I said this was a pink shade, but it's definitely more of a purple shade, which is totally fine. This is beautiful. And I'm taking this about halfway to where the pink stops in my crease. And then for the outer half, I'm gonna take Soleil. And I'll be placing this right next to where I put down the previous shade. And this is beautiful. I love this. Wow, Paulina did such a good job with the color story in this palette. I think it's absolutely amazing. And also the formula on every single shade that I've tried so far has been impeccable. It's been so good. And these are just literally blending into each other without me even trying. Like, that is so pretty. And because I want to be a bit extra, I want to go in with the opposite colors on my lower lash line. So I want to do the greens on this side and then the pink on this side. But I'm gonna first take a Q-tip with a bit of micellar water and just kind of clean up the edge right here. And the reason why I'm doing this is because I know if I go in with the pink and I start blending that into the green that I have here, that they are not going to look very good together. And you could definitely use a makeup wipe, but I was kind of trying to avoid using a whole makeup wipe, but I think I'm gonna have to because this is not working. Alright, I'm gonna take a bit of concealer and just clean this up, and then I'll be right back. So instead of going in with the first two greens that I used in my crease, I'm going to go in with Humble, because this is kind of a mix of these two colors anyway, and I feel like this is going to look a lot better on the inner part of my eye. So I'm just going to be packing that on the inner half. I'm also taking a tiny bit of Friends just to brighten this up a little bit right underneath. And then going in with Paulina and putting that on the outer part of my lower lash line. Again, when I get to the middle, I make sure not to overblend and gently just kind of trying to layer the shadow on top of the green instead of mixing it in with the green. Then taking a bit of Angel, which was the lighter of the pink shades, and I'm just running that right below. And for my inner corner, because I want to brighten things up a little bit, I'm gonna go in with Perlina, which is one of the Stila Glitter and Glows. I'm sure you all saw me use this a bunch in December. And I'm just gonna put a little bit of that right in here. And I think in my waterline I want to do something light, so I'm gonna go with Crybaby by Colourpop, which is just a very light purple lilac kind of liner. And I think this is going to make my eyes really pop. I love using lighter shades in my waterline when I do colorful looks. So I think that'll be it for the eyes. I'm gonna go put on some liner mascara and I'll be right back. So here is the eye look all complete. I really love how this turned out. I think this is so fun. I love the color story in this palette so much. I think it's so unique. For lipstick, I'm going to kind of try to match my eyes, and I'm going to use this by Anastasia, which I don't really like this formula, but I like the color of it. And it's in the shade Karina. So this lipstick is definitely a bit darker than I expected, but I think it's fine still. I might put a gloss on top of this. Maybe I'll dab a little bit of my Fenty Diamond Milk on top. And I'm just using my finger because I don't want to get the doe foot all pink. So I think that looks pretty. I think I'm gonna keep it like this. So this is my first impression, or whatever you want to call this video, using my Paulina palette by Blush Tribe. I love this palette so much. I'm so happy for you, Paulina. I wish you all the best. I know you're going to do great things, and I'm so happy to be able to call you my friend because I think you are amazing and you did such a good job with this palette. I am so happy. This might actually be my favorite Blush Tribe palette now, quality-wise at least, because I didn't have an issue with any of these shades, especially the lime green was fantastic. So I'm really excited to keep playing with this palette. If you guys want to see me do more looks with it, just let me know down below and I will happily do so, because I would love to play more with this because this is such a beautiful palette. So that was it for today's video. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you are new to my channel, I would love it if you would consider subscribing, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!